First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back toward the mound. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. To get him, man, wow. With that, here's the starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. I love watching him at base. In fact, he's in the top.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Bruce at the track. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. In now, Cesar Hernandez. Swings and grounds it to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His past line against Aaron Nola. Just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Smoke toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Cameron Rupp. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now to the plate, Adam Rosales. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 3 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Rupp rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Franco at second. Rosales at first with no out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So you can mark that one down as an E5. And I bet he'd
Stop
like to
streaming,
have that
Gio.
one. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This is foul
Hey.
for the first strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Conforto has a play. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the background. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto is past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The ball and 2 strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 4-0. So now Carlos Santana flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So stepping in, Cameron Rupp. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. The 0-2 home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
3-run home run.
A 3-run shot down the line.
I heard
and
that.
Left. 12 home runs for him now thus far.
I heard
this
you
leads
mock
12
me.
to 7-0.
Yeah, you do.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola. As he swings,
You know what that
in the
close
air
to
out
me.
to shallow right field, and that's in there. Base
I'm
hit.
not rude. I'm just honest. Hey, buddy.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Odubel Herrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. And a possible double play ball.
Tia, get out of Mother's way.
Reyes. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall now, out beyond the 385 sign. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Jason Vargas is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Todd Frazier now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His past line against Aaron Nola, not great. He's 1 for 8. Frazier aboard here at first with nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jason Vargas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Hoskins. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first.
Do I hear fireworks?
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Are these people in friggin' sane?
Well, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance.
You just said it was fireworks. I said it was fireworks. I just asked you the same thing.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries so far. Drilled right back up the middle. Right there is Ray. Gone here in the 4th.
What you doing, silly mongoose? Huh? What you doing, mongoose?
Digging in the switch hitter,
Mongoose.
Santana. 0 for 2
What?
from him so far in this one.
You want to get part of? You want to be part of Daddy's live stream, huh? Is that what you want?
Delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, Dad.
Santana.
I don't got many, so not much to steal. Sit down.
Digging in to try it again.
Sit
Cameron
down.
Wright. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From
Better
the
sit
stretch,
down, buddy.
here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Santana leads off first with 1 away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
In a double play situation,
Better
that's
sit
the
down,
location you want a
mongoose.
guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first safely.
You can sit down.
Digging in once again, Michael Franco. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding in, Adam Rosales. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit down the third baseline.
You sit down, silly mongoose. Yeah, you hear me. You know what I'm telling you to do.
Fly ball into straightaway left.
Sit.
Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Yoenis Cespedes set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Gio, knock it off.
Fastball, and he swings through it to
Stop.
fall behind.
Sit
You know,
down.
we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting
Hey,
ridiculous.
you
They
better
watch
sit.
themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. He hit the corner and tries for third. Cespedes takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the partner. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits.
Gio,
One error
better not
in
be
the game
getting
for the
into
Mets thus
mischief,
far.
buddy.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ramirez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hoskins is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping into the box, Aaron Nola. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
What do you think so funny over there, buddy?
Grounded up the first baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
What do you think so funny? Huh?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Up next will be Nick Williams. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Looking at his career totals, Williams is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it. Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle.
Get your mouth off that cord now.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Roll. That's one of those.
Put that cord down, Gio.
The line or one of those tweeners in the gap.
I am not playing with you, boy.
Find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Bruce has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag.
Oh, now your mom's coming. See, look what you did. Put that cord down.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bruce Hoskins. We'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Sorry, baby.
Sorry, honey. Swing and
it's only Reese Hawkins anyways. I just hit a grand 2-run home run. No, actually 3-run home run. Actually, you know
so
what?
a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 51 on the year as the blowout continues. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here in this big ballpark in City Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier.
Love you.
The inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits,
see you later.
Run.
I need you want that
no
midnight snack, just like your daddy does.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into them. Not the case with the high fastball.
Love you, baby. Hey, hun,
In there, strike
when you're
one.
not too busy, can you grab me a regular
Came
water?
here by way of trade earlier this year.
I'll think about
I
it.
know he'd tell
I
you
love
he'd
you.
like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3. Paul Sewell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Reyes is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Adam Rosales.
Thank you, baby.
Earlier,
You're right
and he's
here.
2 for 3 to this
Okay.
point. First pitch coming. Here it
No.
is.
Okay.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Bruce. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 13, second baseman.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is digging in. Aaron Nola, 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Michael Conforto is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Third baseman number 21.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the first pitch to him. For the shortstop, Reyes. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Oh my God!
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Solo home run.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box, Cameron Rupp. Hit high and deep to right center. Conforto sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
Gone.
And it's gone. now, Adam Rosales. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Conforto is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Juan Lagares will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12.
Ran one in there. This is hit on the ground towards second. Hernandez right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, Jose Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Hansel Robles enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. He's got it. And from deep in the hole, a jump throw to second. On to first as they... So striding forward now as Drupal Cabrera starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. He takes a knee-high fastball.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. well-deserved complete game victory.
14-1, the final tally here. The Phils put a 14 in the run column here today. Aaron Nola wins for a league-high 19th time this year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. And a welcome. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. A bare hand for one. On to first. A double play. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Number 7, shortstop.
No balls and 1 strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Here now is his Asdrubal Cabrera career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's a .417 hitter. 0-1 the count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Kemp. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in. Digging in, Carlos Santana. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Cespedes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Conforto is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired.
But I got the lead, so I ain't worried about it.
Ready now,
I got the
Michael
lead.
Conforto, career line against Jared Eichhoff. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's taken him deep once. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. That was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Popped him up. Santana waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Conforto stands at first with one out. Count still at 1-2. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away. Here's Todd Frazier now. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 1 for 5. A high fastball is in there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Right side, gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jared Eichhoff, 9-1-2 due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Conforto is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Robert Gesellman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Crawford takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. In now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. The catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
It's right there.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the right side. Cabrera gets to it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Number 52, solo home run on the year.
Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 52 for him thus far as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead. So now Carlos Santana.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different. I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Conforto going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. Now both the runners are across. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Sent toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field.
Conforto
Is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now it's maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next up from New York, Todd Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Ramirez, base runner at first with 1 out. And he missed with it. It's 1 and 2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Jason Vargas takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40.
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now in the box, Michael Franco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit at third. Frazier is there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now back. Catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Liner towards second, but there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. Fair to say, here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Josh Bell will move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher, Vargas. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. In for strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hoskins racing back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He sends it on the ground to first. Santana's got it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the left side. Franco has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Paul Sewald is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51. Paul Sewald.
First pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Next up will be the Phillies. Pitcher Jared Eichel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cameron Rupp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Rupp.
High and deep to left center field. Cespedes is going back. Still going back. Gone!
Pinch hit for the pitcher and hit our home run.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he is in to second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Grounded to first. Ramirez has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Jaime Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batter.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. The head-to-head line against Garcia. He's hitting .429. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Garcia, the native of Mexico. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alfaro is under it, and the inning is over. Let's go down 1, 2, 3. They're down 7-1. So now Carlos Santana, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it, and that's the second out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
Pitcher.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy.
Bench hitting for the pitcher, Garcia. Number 5. Nick Williams.
High and deep to right. Back goes Bruce to the track. Gone! Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fence.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Mets 1. Francisco Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Jay Bruce now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Todd Frazier now. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, fouled away. Frazier on at first, nobody out. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Juan Lagares will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. No balls and one strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Curveball that time, not even close. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Reyes has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera, looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, ran it in on the fists, 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. Jerry Blevins comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Bruce at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Michael Conforto is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Cespedes leads off second with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Mets down to their final out now. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. A ball and no strikes.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of 1 here and chops it foul right at home plate. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Count still full, 3-2. The Mets down to their final strike. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford has it. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. First offering on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. Bruce is on his way home. He'll score easily. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
d'Arnaud leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Jose Reyes would be next. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run. Because the runner at first will be in motion. That is just a great...
Tommy Hunter will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams.
Now from City, here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Line hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power for him.
And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. And not in time as the run scores. So striding in, Rhys Hoskins. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Carlos Santana. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bullpen and gone.
Oh.
Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now batting, Michael Franco. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Stepping in and looking to continue his hot streak, Jorge Alfaro. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Legara is giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Coming to the plate now, J.P. Crawford. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce. Gone!
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Popped him up. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
Now batting,
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Odubel Herrera. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Williams is under it. 1 down.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Hot shot to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. And quickly, there are 2 away. Here's Jay Bruce now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Hoskins. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double. And he's basically able to stroll into second base.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And riding in once again, Nick Williams, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 2 down. Settling in now, Carlos Santana. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Kevin Plawecki, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Sit down. Oh no, good pitch.
Stepping into the box, Jose Reyes. Attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Behind 0-2 now. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. On the ground for the shortstop, Reyes. Fielded cleanly. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Lagares is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Soft liner to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Todd Frazier. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... Up next will be Nick Williams. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Phillies down in. Here's Jay Bruce now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So now Carlos Santana. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Hard hit towards center. Lagares is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Michael Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is Michael Conforto is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He'll check in here at 256. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Juan Lagares. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss way behind the big bat. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Jason Vargas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Shortstop.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in once again, Vince Velasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Cameron Rupp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Lifted in the air to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Phil. Jaime Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jaime Garcia.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Todd Frazier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Garcia, the native of Mexico. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them the spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Jake Bruce is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Striding into the box, Nick Williams. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Well, this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's Carlos Santana now. He grounds it sharply to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Well, baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Adam Rosales will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Adam Rosales.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Edebray Ramos will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 61, Edebray Ramos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Franco is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Josh Bell will move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Vargas. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins waits on it, and that ends the inning. A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Hansel Robles enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Bruce. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Next for the Mets, Juan Lagares. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Williams is after it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Yoenis Cespedes goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Todd Frazier swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-1, the final score in tonight's. Philadelphia with their 90th win, best in the division. Vince Velasquez records win number.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Washington Nationals swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field.
MLB The Show's Cup. In now, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia.
First offering on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Of him for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Zero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. And stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first. Bouncer up the middle. Rosales ranging up the middle. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. He has success with 2 out and the bottom. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Maybin now as he pulls it in for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maben in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Stepping up now, Michael Franco. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working. Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Nick Pivetta. Popped him up. Moore is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired.
They do not breeze through that inning.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
From the stretch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Martin Prado now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Grounded to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Herrera rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now batting.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And it's gone.
Oh, 2-1 home run. 54th home run of the game for him.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 54 thus far, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. Here's Carlos Santana now.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound.
Captain, Cameron.
So striding forward now, Cameron Rupp. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball hit on the ground is short. To his left, Rojas. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull it. Up next from Miami, Scott Van Slyke. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Ready now for the Marlins, Wei-Yin Chen. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. To 2-2 now. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Center fielder, number 1, Cameron Maven.
Chen, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 0-2 the count to Maven now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cameron Maven becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the 0-1. 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. So stepping in, Adam Rosales. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. Two runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. And even 30 home runs on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Right fielder, number 5.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. High and deep down the left field line. Van Slyke sprinting after it. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Here's Castro for 1. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
How about it? Left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Severino Gonzalez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So 4 runs. Digging in, Justin Bour. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. Ready now, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit in the air down the right field line. Williams is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana in foul ground, but this will land out there just foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeout. So coming to the plate, Cameron Rupp. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Maben patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready once again, Michael Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Maben is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Into the corner and slicing foul. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy up there.
The pitcher, number 43.
Into the box, Nick Pivetta, as he grounds one briskly to short. Rojas loves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Phils at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Martin Prado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. There is Franco. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Scott Van Slyke looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Johnny Giavotella is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Now another 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Here's Cameron Maben now. He went down on strikes last time up. Giavotella gets his lead at first, nobody out. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Miguel Rojas.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 9. Brad Ziegler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Rhys Hoskins will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. This one is launched. Look at this. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
So now Carlos Santana, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Line drive to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Adam Rosales. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Maben able to get this in quickly, and that's going to force the runner to hold on at third base.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful. Scary from a pitcher's standpoint.
He's hitting for Philadelphia. Number 2.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Maben will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Francisco Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Francisco Rodriguez
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is there, and he has it for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The batter, catcher, J.P. Realmuto.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. Franco comes up with it on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
Derek Petrin.
A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins lead. Now in the box, Nick Williams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Number 5. Nick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Rhys Hoskins will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And Maben's throw not in time. He's in there at third.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped on the ground to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
In now, Cameron Rupp as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one.
Leading off for the Marlins.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off.
Rado.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Up next for the
Set
Marlins,
and the pitch.
left fielder.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pereira moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Lewis Brinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 9.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here's Cameron Maben now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Javi Guerra enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Dietrich has a read on it, 1 out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Adam Rosales. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. So here now is the pitcher, Francisco Rodriguez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Van Slyke is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Tommy Hunter, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas, starting first for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Swing
and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Justin Bour. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Smoked on the ground up to middle. Rosales is up with it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for the Marlins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Philadelphia scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Nick Pavetta records his 18th.
Let's take a 10-minute break.